Yeah, for some reason my connection's suddenly gone funny. I think it's coming back? Is it back now? Because on OBS everything looks like it's working fine, but then I just checked the Twitch like stream manager and it's struggling. It's good now? Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, I just saw on OBS the computer just started struggling for some reason. I don't really know what happened. I think my connection's gone a bit sensitive, so I'll keep going for now, but hopefully it'll fix itself. Yeah, I think my stream just reset itself. Okay, well if it's working then I'll keep going. Without a word, Dante took the envelope addressed from Nicola.
必ずダンテ坊ちゃんご本人に渡すようにと念を押すようにおっしゃって。
わかった。
Dante nodded, at which Julia bowed and quietly took her leave. I mean, the capture card hasn't crashed today, so something else had to happen. Hi, Vika! Oh my gosh, that is a cute little emote. Is that Pikachu eating popcorn? That's adorable. Dante carefully opened the envelope. What? Inside the envelope was a letter and a single card. The card had a number of holes in it. Why does Nicola have to be so cryptic? That's a strange looking card. Dante held the card in his hand and thought to himself in silence. We're playing Dante's good ending, so not the best ending, because last week we did the tragic ending and the best ending. So today we're finishing off the normal one so that I can clear and get clear all his endings and get all of his CGs. I think my stream is just only just fixing itself properly. Oh, lovely, a normal Dante. Yep. I mean, they haven't managed to fulfill the 8th sacrament and break the seal yet, so I don't know how they're going to resolve this. Does that mean the sex scene only happens in the best ending? As if something had dawned on him, he turned the card and set it flush against the book. Oh! The card fit the width of the book perfectly. Dante?
これはおそらくこの本に隠されている暗号を解読するための鍵だ。
So this time there's an actual key. It's not just sex. Huh?
カルダングリルという暗号の手法がある。カードを文章に重ねて穴から見えている文字だけを読むんだ。やってみよう。
Oh, I think I know why my internet connection suddenly dropped out. There's thunderstorms going on at the moment. Dante quickly turned to a page to see how the card worked. There's nothing in particular here. Go to the bit where it's different. Go to the last chapter. Dante turned to the final chapter. Hey, there we go. And placed the card on top of the page. It says something. The words that can be seen through the holes made a sentence.
教会にあった本もここに出してくれ。
Wait, but I want to know what the sentence is. Danger weather? Yeah, apparently. Yeah, because my stream's just restarted. It now says that I've been streaming for 1 minute. That's annoying. Oh well. Let me know if it drops out again. We used the card to find the hidden messages in both books. Their chapters were worded differently, and now we could see that they contained separate messages. This would explain why they were worded so differently.
少し時間をくれ。2冊を見比べながら暗号を解読してみる。
Wait, but I want to know what they are. Will do, thank you. He carefully turned each page to read what the card revealed.
そういうことだったのか。
What does it say? I leaned in involuntarily, and Dante answered me with a hint of excitement. This is so cute. I'm just imagining them sitting at the desk, like leaning into this, like these books when they've got their like code breaker key. I feel like they're detectives in an investigation.
ファルツォーネの屋敷で保管されていた本に隠されていたのが前半の文章だ。
They're an adorable couple. They are. They're so cute together.
教会にあった本に隠されていたのが後半。二つをつなげて初めて一つの文章になる。
So in this version, it's not so much the Falzone blood and the Key Maiden coming together to solve the mystery. It's their books coming together to solve the mystery. So what was hidden wouldn't have been clear without both books? Wait, where did Nicola get this from? What does it say?
書かれていたのは生異物のもたらす奇跡と生異物の封印を解くための儀式について。
It did? Did it say you have to have sex? Is that what it said? That's amazing, you did it. It's exactly the information we were looking for. Is Nicola still alive? In this ending, yeah.
生異物のもたらす奇跡は怪我や病気などの治癒とされている。真偽は不明だが、かのローマ皇帝の病も癒したとか。
Huh?
奇跡の例として皇帝は自らの土地を分け与え、そこが現在の教国になったと記されてい
Oh,
る。
that makes sense because we learned in the best ending that it could heal. So what about the ritual? Please tell me the ritual is still the same in this ending because I desperately want to see Dante try and awkwardly explain it to MC. For some reason, Dante looked hesitant. Please, 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 please. Dante?
いや、儀式については分かった。しかし、行うためにはいくつか問題がある。今すぐに封印が解けるわけじゃない。
What do you mean? I see. Well, at least now there's hope. We know what we need to do now.
そういえば、封筒にはカード以外に手紙が入っていたんだ
No!
が。
Don't chicken out. Tell her that the ritual involves having sex. I completely forgot about it. No, I don't want a meanwhile story. I want to see Dante give MC the talk. Relations. Oh, ad break. No!
つくづく読めない男だな、お前は。
A sneaky guy, aren't you?
そう、僕ほど分かりやすい男もいないと思うけど。
We'll never know who told her. His smile wasn't worth anything to me. Once a traitor, always a traitor.
有能であるがゆえに、身内になると
Oh,
それは
interesting.
恐ろしいな。
So it's a scene with Nicola, but from Oliver's perspective.
お前の目的はどこにある、ニコラ。
He wants to protect his boy.
さあ。それより僕に構っている暇はあるの？ギルバートのお守りをしてあげないとまたすぐに行方をくらますんじゃない？
I'm sorry, that was such bad timing for ads. It was like, is he about to give her the talk? And then ads roll.
忌々しいことにその通りだ。が、今日は一人にしてくれだと。
Meanwhile, Twitch is pushing a Christian college and cookies at me. It was like, no sex talk for you, Vika. You get Christian colleges and cookies instead. We're staying wholesome.
まったくギルバートめ、自分の立場を本当に分かっているのか。
But he didn't actually tell her. He was like, no, there are other things that we need to do first. And it's just, I mean, coward move right there. I got a car and an insurance. That is strictly less exciting than Dante potentially explaining sex to Lily.
それでも君は彼のわがままを聞いてあげちゃうんだ。
ギルバートはボスだからな。あいつが言えば私にはノーという権利がない。
I mean, I did ask about Nicola and what he was doing, but like that conversation was so tense. I didn't want to skip away from it.
君たちはいい関係だね。
Why? You have the closest bond with Dante. His smile contained a hint of sorrow that even I could see. He doesn't think you betrayed him. Dante still loves you, it's fine. I completely forgot about it. No, don't change the subject. Go back to the book. We opened the letter included in the envelope to see what it said. I totally forgot that Nicola still has a good relationship with the Visconti. Yeah, he does in this, but it hasn't really explained why he has a good relationship with them. It says, after reading the letter, we turned to each other. No, tell me what it is. It's not enough for just the two of you to know. I want to know. Ugh. It was already late in the evening. Oh. No, I want to know what's in the letter, and I want Dante to tell Lily that the ritual to break the seal is them boning. Dante and I were at the church again. We drove here to avoid any dangers lying in wait along the way. At least that saves Orlok from having to give Dante the talk. A number of the Falzone's men were keeping watch over us from afar. Wait, I still don't know how Nickel got that card thingy. In the letter was a short note. Oh, I get to know. Today's date, church, and evening. Oh wait, no, this went really badly when we did this in the tragic end. I don't think we should meet Nicola at the church.
ニコラからの呼び出しか
Dante, today is Friday, isn't it?
ああ、それがどうかしたのか
Not many people come to visit the church on Fridays because of the evening market. But there was one person who always did.
それは
I replied hesitantly. Gilbert Redford. The plot thickens! Maybe Nicola wants you to meet with Gil?
もしくはギルバートに同行して自分も教会に来ると伝えてきたのかもしれない
The short memo wasn't enough to tell what Nicola's intentions were.
言ってみるしかないそうしなければ答えはいつまでも闇の中だ
You're right. I'm so nervous. This is what we did in the tragic ending and it went really, really badly. Let's go to the church, Dante. We needed to know why Nicola sent us the letter and the card. I love Nicola, but why is he such... I know. He just be blunt. Go straight to the point. Just be like, look, I need to... Why can't he go to the Falzone manor? No one even knows that he betrayed him. But no, he's got to be dramatic and set it all up in the church where no one else is there. A person was waiting inside alone. Gilbert Redford. I could tell Dante felt unease at seeing him there, or seeing him here. Or maybe it was sadness that Nicola was absent. Oh, I love Dante and Nicola's friendship.
Yeah, 久しぶりだな。
Gil spoke to Dante as if running into an old friend. What does he want? Please don't kill Gil. I mean, so many characters keep dying in these endings. I was surprised. I thought they only died because it was the tragic ending, and then even in the best ending, some of the characters died.
お前一人か
Like, love interests died.
なあ、友人を悼むときは一人がいい。
Huh?
下のやつには見せたくねえだろ。
Morning.
そんな顔。
Friend? Gil looked at me. He seemed to notice the question I had in mind.
少し前、ファルチェの大通りで、ラオ州の構成員が暴れただろう。
No!
それに巻き込まれたらしくてな。
No! Was his friend the one that Dante accidentally killed? Did you finish Jan's endings yet? No, this is still my first route. I've only just finished Dante's route. I haven't played any of the others yet. Many people were injured in that incident, and there was one civilian casualty. Do you remember that seemingly random meanwhile story with Gil and the two guys at the bar? They seemed like friends. The man who died there was one man from that scene? You said it would come back! Oh my god, no! So that whole meanwhile story was there just to set up this scene? Is he referring to... I'm sorry, I wasn't able to save your friend.
いや、気にしてねえよ。あんたはあいつを手当てして助けようとしてくれたんだろ。あの時、その場にいたやつだから聞いた。
Okay, how do you...
シニョリーナ。
How do you have so many cute... Oh, it's X Plays Games emotes. I was about to say, how do you have so many cute Pikachu-themed emotes?
ファルチェの住民と友人だったのか
ただの市民に組織動向は関係ねえ
Yeah,
だろ。
Anna's emotes.
暮
They're
らして
so
る地
cute.
区が違うだけだ。
I have an artist in mind to do emotes for my channel as well, but I need to save up.
事実、ファルチェの住民もクレタの住民も普通に街を行き来してるしな。
そうだな
俺はマフィアだからな。葬儀には出られね
Aww.
え。遺族に迷惑をかけちまう。
Such angst.
だからせめて祈りに来た。
So that's why he normally goes on Friday afternoons. Gil chuckled, then looked up at one of the stained glass windows.
あいつとは飲み仲間でな。すぐ調子に乗るんだが、
Oh.
憎めねえやつだった。俺たちは他人の命を簡単に奪える。だから当然、自分の命が奪われることも覚悟してる。
Why did Nicola arrange this?
だが、組織に属してもいないただの一般人が、こうして死ぬのは許せねえ。
Gil's voice was calm, but I could tell he was very angry over his friend's death.
その通りだ。俺たちマフィアがこの町で商売できるのは町の住民がいるからこそ。
Oh, this is a cute bonding moment, but I'm still confused as to what the point of it was.
組織間の抗争に一般人を巻き込むのは誇りに道理に反する行いだ。
Does Nicola just want his friends to be friends? Is that what he's doing? He's just wingmanning them?
俺もお前と同じ意見だ。カジノで無駄な労力は割きたくないって言ったの覚えてるか？
To set up their friendship, yeah. Dante nodded
あ
silently.
れは俺が抱える構成員をむやみに危険にさらしたくねっていう理由もあった。
Gil turned towards us again, looking straight at Dante.
俺が今動くメリットはない。その気持ちは変わらねえが。
Oh,
ラオ州はルールを破った。
Alliance time?
ラオ州を放っておけば、世界に響いたブルローネマフィアの名も地に落ちる。
Is laughing stock one word? I thought it was meant to be two. His eyes were burning with anger, illuminated by the setting sun. Oh wow, look at his angry face. I was too busy reading the text, I didn't even look at his face.
ダンテ、お前には会合の場で彼女と引き換えに出した条件を今ここで飲んでもらう。
Oh, that's right. When they were arranging for Lily to go back to the Falzone, he said that the Visconti wouldn't get involved unless they had to, and when they did, they would side with the Falzone.
火の粉がビスコンティにまで降りかかれば、
Yeah, there we go.
ラオ州を倒すために2組織で協定を結ぶ。その条件を受け入れよう。今ここで。
I'm excited to play Jan's route another time because he was definitely the villain in this route and he lost. Like even, oh, I guess not in the tragic ending, but in the best ending, he lost real hard. I like Dante, but in his route, I just feel like she's cargo. Oh, you mean Lily? Yeah, she does kind of get stuck at his mansion and then she gets kidnapped and she's sort of belongs to the Visconti and then she gets traded back again. She did have a few moments where she was quite proactive.
グラッツェ。これで協定は成立だ。一時的にビスコンティとファルツォーネは手を組む。
I think it's because, I mean, I don't know, I haven't finished this ending yet, but for me, Dante felt the most like the sort of classic romance love interest, like even in like a romance novel rather than an otome game where there aren't multiple love interests. And usually the protagonist is a little more passive in those routes and gets rescued and that kind of thing. So I think maybe it was sort of done deliberately to make her a bit more passive in this route so that it was more sort of that traditional romancy dynamic. But I liked the bit at the beginning where she like climbed out of her room at the Falzone Manor and like fell off the balcony. So she had a few moments where she was a bit more proactive, but yeah, I agree. She has been a little bit sort of following around and, like you said, getting put places.
もう晩鐘が鳴る頃だ。日を改めて今後についての話をしよう。
That was super cute, the balcony scene. I loved that. I loved that it wasn't like a swooning thing. Like, it wasn't like, oh, you caught me. How, like, handsome and cool of you. They just, like, started bickering with each other immediately. And so it happened. We promised to meet again and saw Gil off. That scene gets a replay of the memory in 1926. Oh, that's cute. It's one of my favorites. Like, even though it happened at the beginning, I still remember it. That was surprising. I didn't expect the Visconti to help.
ギルバートは嘘を嫌うタイプの人間だ。それだけに信用できる。
Yes, I'm sure things will get better. Not everything had been resolved, but I felt we'd be able to sleep more soundly now. How are they gonna fix this? Are they just giving up on the relic in this one?
俺だ。ああ、ダンテか。俺も今、そっちにかけようかと思ってたところだ。さっさと会合の日時を決めようぜ。場所いつもと同じでいいだろう。協定を結ぶからって、どっちかの屋敷に招かれるだのってな、ゾッとしねえよ。日取りは明日だと、ちょっと急すぎるか。月曜でどうだ？
What are they talking about?
なんだ提案って。とにかく言ってみろ。聞いてから決める。
They have very different personality types.
なるほど。いいだろう。
What is the plan? I want to know the plan. Tell me the plan. A new week arrived, and with it the day we would meet with the Visconti.
いらっしゃいませ、ファルツォーネ様。どうぞこちらへ。
I love him. Every time he comes on screen, I fall in love again. The plan is that Gil is perfect. Fair enough. Sounds foolproof. It wasn't as bad as before, but I could feel the tension in the air. Is it really okay for me to be here? Yes, you need to be there, otherwise I won't know what's happening. Dante asked me to join, so I accompanied him to the casino.
そろそろ約束の時間だな。
Dante mumbled, looking at his watch. Is Gil late? How rude. Gil still hadn't arrived. After a short while, the door opened and an unexpected person walked in. Is it going to be Nicola? It is! I was surprised seeing him here, but Dante appeared unfazed.
ごめんね。ちょっとトラブルが起きたんだ。ギルバートはもう少し遅れてくるよ。
I love his voice actor. Nicola turned his back to us and headed back out the door. It makes me want to play Ikemen Vampire again. I've actually had a craving. I haven't played any of the Ikemen games in a while because I took a bit of a break from mobile games, but I've been craving Ikemen Vampire again. I probably shouldn't just replay Arthur's route again though. But I kind of wanna.
ギルバートはしばらく来ない。少なくとも俺たちの話が終わるまでは。
Ikemen villain is coming and I'm so curious. Oh, I know. Do you know if it's coming in English? Because I saw the announcement in Japanese. Sorry, Fathoms. That's fine. I knew what you meant. Because I'm definitely keen for an Ikemen villain. Like a villain-themed game. That sounds great. Although, to be fair, I wasn't that enamored with Ikemen Prince. I don't think they're localizing it. Yeah, we'll probably have to wait a while. But yeah, I'm excited for the theme, but I'm gonna wait before I get my hopes up because I was super excited for Ikemen Prince, but so far I haven't really connected with any of the stories in Ikemen Prince as much as I did with Sengoku and Vampire. I'm curious about the characters at least. Yeah, me too.
ギルバートに仕組んでもらった。
僕はギルバートにはめられたってこと？
I guess instead of playing Arthur's route for like the third time, I can just play Nicola's route in this and listen to the same voice. Nicola sighed in disbelief. He then shrugged and turned around to face us.
僕から話すことなんて何もないよ。
I still have to finish Dazai's route actually. That's the one I started it. I'm in like chapter 4, I think, and then I haven't played in like a couple of months. I didn't get to play Arthur. What? Oh man, I mean I love Shakespeare. He has a special place in my heart, but Arthur is probably the best route in the game. I'm mid Dazai. Yeah, I got partway. I liked it. I just, like I said, decided to take a break from mobile otome games. Dazai I actually was waiting for a long time. Like right from the beginning when I first started playing it, I was like, I want a Dazai route. But yeah, I just got a bit of burnout, unfortunately, around the time his route came out. I was also really excited for Comte, but I found his route a little underwhelming because it was so plot focused and Vlad focused.
俺から話す。もっとも、これから話すのはあくまで仮説だ。
Same here. Yeah, it was definitely the bridging route between Act 1 and Act 2, so they had to do a lot of explaining of lore and background, and like I appreciated learning about the origins of the door and stuff like that, but I felt like the romance was like there in the beginning, but then it like completely sidetracked from the romance, and then at the end they were like, oh quick, we gotta like have the romantic climax, and so then you had like this sort of finale, but it felt a little bit shallow because you hadn't really built up to it.
お前は最初からファルツォーネとヴィスコンティに手を組ませるために暗躍していたんじゃないのか？
Oh, thank you for the contribution to the challenge. To the... Wait, I called them love potions, right? Yeah, the love potions challenge for a webcam stream. Thank you. Do you like the little icon? I got it on Etsy and I thought it was really cute with the little, like, potion with the love hearts.
彼女をさらってヴィスコンティに差し出したのも手を組むきっか
Trying
け
to
を
see
作
what
る
my
ため
love
だっ
potions
た。
do. Lol, they're so cute. Yay, I'm glad you like them. The subscriber badges are also potions, but they're black. It's like a heart-shaped potion bottle, but the liquid is black. And then, like, the longer you're subscribed, the more the potion bottle fills up. So I got a potion theme.
少し都合よく解釈しすぎじゃない？僕が結局ファルツォーネのために動いていたって？
It's not optimistic, it's realistic, because he knows you.
決め手になったのはカードと手紙だ。暗号についてはひとまず置いておくが、少なくともあの手紙はギルバートと俺を合わせようと意図したものだった。彼女ならあの手紙の意味を理解できるとお前は分かっていたんだろう。
Sneaky. I'm so keen for Nicola's route, but I'm planning on playing him... Oh, not last. I'm planning on playing after Dante, Orlok, and then Young, and then Nicola, and then Gil, and then Secret Route. So I've got ages until Nicola. After hearing Dante's thoughts, Nicola let out a sigh.
ダンテにはかなわないね。
Aww. They're just too close.
だが一つわからない。お前がファルツォーネのことを考えて動いていたことは確か。だがファルツォーネの内側からでも同じく事態を動かすことはできたはずだ。
Because he was jealous. At least that's what it... Well, no, that wasn't what it was in the tragic ending. That was my headcanon of why he was so anti-MC being in Dante's life. Was because he's jealous, because he's actually in love with Dante. But no, it's because MC's like not good for him or whatever. She's training him down to the mafia.
お前ほどの男が気づかなかったはずがない。裏切るよりリスクも低い。
それじゃあダメだったんだよ。
Oh, I like that character sprite where he like closes his eyes and touches his hat. Nicola looked calm, but I could tell he was a bit irritated.
ただファルツォーネを守ることに意味はない。僕は生物の奇跡なんて信じていないんだ。
I get the feeling Nicola doesn't even really believe in God. Yeah, we all know Nicola would be a better capo. Yeah, he gets shit done.
ファルツォーネは血と迷信に縛られている。伝統なんてものじゃない。
Yeah, it's like Dante's
呪いだ。
involved with the whole like sacred mission stuff. And he's like the mafia boss because he has to be, but Nicola's the one who like actually does all the mafia stuff. You love his hands. Wow, they really are pretty. I like his rings. He's got very long fingers.
実際にあるかどうかもわからないものを守り、必要かどうかも不確かな存在に命をかける。
I must admit, I do not like Nicola's tie. I love his hat and I love everything else about his outfit, but his tie I find a little off-putting. Nicola is gorgeous, he is. His eyes are very pretty. All of the men in this game are so pretty.
愚かにも程があるよ。この町に生物なんて必要なかったんだ。
Oh, someone on my Discord showed me a screenshot of one of the side characters in Piofiore 1926. And I'm so mad that they're a side character. Like, why make all the side characters so hot? I love how extra he and Gil are. Yes. I'm excited to learn more about Gil. Which one? I don't actually know the name. I think they were trying to protect spoilers for me, but he looked very emo. He had like eyeliner and his hair was like sort of half braided, half in a ponytail. And he was wearing like a sort of a big jacket and like a loose t-shirt. And he had a chain, a pocket chain on his pants. And a choker necklace. And piercings, I think. Maybe. Or there was a tattoo on his chest.
生物がなくなれば強国の後ろ盾を失う。この町は他と変わらないただの田舎町になる。
今と同じように栄えられないっていいじゃないか。どうせマフィアなんて時代遅れの存在なんだから。
Whoa, Nicola's so mad.
ムッソリーニ政権のマフィア弾圧は今後もきっと厳しくなる。だったら今なくなっても同じだ。何も変わらない。
He's just trying to get his best bro out of the mafia before it crashes and burns. Nicola's eyes burned with anger. But his anger isn't directed at Dante or me. His anger was probably directed at...
住民たちは多少なりとも苦労するだろうね。この町の豊かさはマフィアがもたらす恩恵だから。これまでブルローネは僕たちが与える安寧にあぐらをかいていた。それなのにダンテは当然町の新聞を読んでいるよね。住民の声だって少しは耳にしたはずだ。
Oh, speaking of my Discord server. Oh, he's mad because people are talking shit about his... I was about to say boyfriend. Best friend.
あ
あれだけファルツォーネの世話になったのにこんなすぐに手のひらを返すなんてね。
So he's basically like, well, you know, the Falzone have done all of this for them, and now they've turned their backs on the Falzone. Like, fuck them, basically. He's just saying, like, if they suffer, then so be it. They're clearly ungrateful and deserve it.
だったら僕たちが手のひらを返したって
Yeah,
許されるだ
he's
ろう。
being petty.
伝統、使命、そんなものをいつまでも大事に守って生きていくなんて時代錯誤だよ。ダンテはもう自由に生きるべきなんだ。それを実現させられるだけのカードは全て君の手元に揃った。
I mean, this is a much nicer way of having this conversation than a shootout in the church. Nicola's face finally showed the extreme hatred he felt toward the family's mission. Aww. Nicola, you want to set Dante free?
そうだよ。
May I ask why?
さっき言ったよ。血に縛られて生きるのは愚かだって。
If you don't wish to be shackled, why don't you simply leave the town? Oops. Nicola wasn't answering my question.
ニコラはダンテを解放してやるのが自分の使命だと思ってるんだろう。
Gil gets it.
約束より少し早いな。
ダンテは堅物だし、ニコラも意外と頑固だろう。二人が腹を割って話すなんて言われても、うまくいく気がまるでしなくてな。
I like that in this route, like the three of them are becoming bros.
冷たい空気の中で付き合わされる彼女がかわいそうだろ。割って入らせてくれよ。
Yeah. Okay, I'm sure that's what it is. Now's not the time for flirting.
ギルバート、あれは僕自身の問題だ。彼らに伝える必要はない。
忘れたのか？お前は今、俺の部下だ。
This is my
だったら
favorite
黙っ
bromance.
てろ。
What, the three of them together? As a reminder, I'm your boss now, shut up. The trifecta? Yep, it's pretty great. Having been raised in the mafia, Nicola grudgingly backed off as ordered. Gil then looked at us and began speaking in a calm tone. Honestly, I didn't think I would be that into Gil before I started playing this game, but I'm already convinced that he's going to be one of my faves.
ニコラがうちに願える条件として提示したのは、
All three of
ダ
them
ンテを
together,
殺さ
yes.
ないことだった。ファルツォーネを潰すにしろ、ダンテだけはこの町を追い出すにとどめてくれってな。
Oh, Nicholas, he loves Dante so much. Dante held his breath in silence.
マフィアの構想は結局のところ、頭を潰すまで終わらねえもんだからな。
Not if Nicola has anything to say about it.
本気でやり始めたら、俺かダンテかヤンか、そのうち一人しか生き残らねえよ。
He's an attractive man. Dante finally understood why Nicola betrayed him.
ニコラの裏切りは全て俺のためだった。
They love each other so much. It's so cute.
すまないニコラ。俺は
謝られても嬉しくないよ。
Aww. Nicola answered abruptly. His mood took a turn for the worse ever since Gil walked in.
お前の気持ちは素直に嬉しい。だが、この使命を、務めを放棄して自由になれたとしても、
It's okay, I had to manually teach my phone stop autocorrecting Vicky. Oh no, every time I got a new one for the past 15 years.
俺はそのまま生きていくことはできない。きっと、いつか戻ってくることになる。
I love that they're finally getting this out in the open, you know? Actually talking about their feelings. It's very healthy of them.
そういう君だから自由にしてあげたかった。
Aww.
大切な弟みたいに思っていたから。
Yeah, screenshot that.
ま、でも僕も開き直ることにするよ。こうなったからには腹をくくらないと。ダンテが受け入れられないって言うならそれはそれで仕方ないけど、
Cousin love, but like the good guy. Oh yeah, I forgot they're actually related. Oops.
僕は君とファルツォーネが憎くて裏切ったわけじゃない。もし許されるなら事態の解決に協力させてほしい。
I mean, they did say something about the Falzone trying to keep the bloodline pure.
許可しよ
Thank goodness. Dante was in so much pain from Nicola's betrayal. I was happy that they were able to reconcile. Me too. I didn't like it when they were fighting. Dante spoke with Gil about the relic and oh, he's telling Gil about it. A good part of the information was already well known, but Gil still looked surprised. My phone never seems to learn anything except for one thing. Whenever I start typing a word that starts with D, it's just Dante. I wonder why. I wonder who your favorite is. He had a skeptical look on his face as he listened to Dante in silence.
う。俺たちは聖遺物を手に入れて教国に対して交渉を持ちかけようと考えていた。
We were planning on obtaining the relic, eh? And how are you going to do that?
ニコラからのヒントで封印の解き方もすでに判明している。だが
Don't tell me the way to break the seal is different in this ending. Dante didn't finish the sentence. It seemed he wasn't fond of the concept of gaining the relic. No, I don't think that's it. I'm pretty sure he'd be very into unlocking the relic. Come to think of it, where did you get that card, Nicola?
さっきも思ったんだけど、何のこと？僕が渡したのはギルバートの教会に行く日時だけ。
Oh, it was Orlok. I was about to say, how did Nicola get that? But then she also bumped into Orlok. Huh?
カルダングリルのカードのことだ。まさか本当に知らないのか？
That makes way more sense.
知らないよ。カルダングリルって暗号の種類だよね。それはわかるけど。
Confusion spread to everyone in the room. Orlok, you sly devil, well, angel, disciple person. Dante mumbled with a frown on his face. Gil spoke.
よくわからねえが、今追求しても無駄だろう。話を本筋に戻してくれ。
And the topic is, what is the ritual?
ダンテの口ぶりだと、聖遺物を手に入れて、教国と交渉するのが気が進まねえようだな。
It's
その
because
理由は
he doesn't want to suggest having sex as a practical thing.
聖遺物は本来信仰の対象となるものだ。
Yeah,
政治
yeah.
に利用するのは気が進まない。
You were all for using it before. It was only once you saw what the ritual was.
これは世に出てはいけないものだ。秘匿されていた点からもそれがわかる。
だからこそ交渉の余地がある。違うか？
Is Gil? Please, Gil, don't let it go. Keep pressing. I want to have this
それ
awkward
しか手段が
conversation.
ないなら仕方ないと思う。だが、
No.
今は状況が変わった。
Maybe they won't say it in this ending. Maybe it's like whenever I type 8, the next suggested word is always sacrament. Yep, that's going to be my new euphemism. That's what the kids call it these days.
ビスコンティが力を貸してくれるなら、聖遺物に頼らなくても、他の手段で十分教国とラオ州に対抗できる。
Is it going to be a thing of like, you won't find out what the ritual is in this ending and that's why you have to play the best ending?
であれば、あの場所に封じられているものをわざわざ呼び起こしたくない。
確実に勝てる手段があるってのに、それを使わないのはどうかと思うが。
それでも。
Good, Gil, keep pushing. Gil and Dante were going back and forth on the subject for a while. Surely Nicola's worked something out by now. Gil then let out a sigh of disbelief.
わかった。ファルツォーネのカポがそこまで言うなら、俺も応じてやる。
Gil had no idea. No.
代わりに条件をつけるぞ。協定を持ちかけたのはこっちだが、うちは事前事業じゃねえからな。
I really like his eye patch.
言ってみろ。
シチリアのモンレアーレファミリーとの取引、今後はビスコンティに融通してくれ。
We're in the ending and they're dropping whole new names.
ギルバート、それはさすがに。
Nicola raised his voice, but Dante waved a hand to calm him down. Preaching to eye patch lovers, eye patches instantly make them hotter.
承諾する。
Gil had a smile of satisfaction on his face.
条件が整ったところで、具体的なネズミ狩りの算段について話すとするか。
You pretty much gotten rid of them already. There's not many of the Lao Shu left. I mean, there's the main one. The long meeting drew to a close. We were back at the Falzone Manor. Is Young dead? Not yet. He died in the best ending, but he's not dead in this one. Everyone had come to a decision that action would need to be taken as soon as possible. I really liked the bit in the tragic ending where Young and Dante teamed up together to get out of the casino. Yeah, Lun died. And Faye died really early on. So many endings I literally cannot remember. I know, I've only played 2 of them and I keep getting them muddled in my head. The Lao Shu was weakened at the present moment, but they had more men overseas. It wouldn't be a stretch to imagine they would ship more of their men here. Something like that would only extend the conflict. And so we decided. We would make our move tomorrow. The final decision was made before we all left the casino. Oof, I cried when the twins died. I know, it was so sad.
遅くまで疲れたでしょう。どうぞ温まってくださいな。
Thank you. I love Julia. She served me a steaming cup of chocolate calda. Oh, I didn't make a hot chocolate this time because it's actually really hot today. But since the first Piofiore stream where Julia's chocolate calda made me crave a hot chocolate, I've been having a hot chocolate every time I streamed Piofiore. I broke the tradition. It's delicious. I feel so much better.
それはよかった。今夜は騒がしくなりそうですが、どうかあなたはゆっくり休んでください。
What? Are we making hot chocolate with Piofiore? I mean, it sounded so good and I was like, now I really want a hot chocolate. And so ever since then I've been making one. I'll have to learn how to make iced chocolate instead for hot days. Agreed. It was late at night, but the men were all running around in preparation of the big day. Next time, hot chocolate for everyone? Hell yeah, okay. I think the next stream I do for Piofiore, I'll be starting Orlock's route, so we can celebrate the beginning of Orlock's route with hot chocolate. There were men from the Visconti here to help as well. Julia?
はい。
I'm sure something good will happen soon.
あら、一体何でしょうね。あなたがそう言うなら楽しみにしていましょう。
Nicola wasn't yet here, but he finally got back together with Dante. He finally got back together. Even the way they've worded it makes them sound like boyfriends. He should be here soon. Orlock with chocolate is a guaranteed sugar overdose. Oh, good point. But perfect combo. I could go for a sugar overdose though. I'm really excited for Orlock's route actually. Too sweet. Most of Dante's men aren't even aware that Nicola betrayed the family. It shouldn't take very long for him to rejoin the group. But some did know about his betrayal. Oh yeah, this is going to be real awkward for Nicola to just waltz back in and be like, so, about that betrayal thing. Secret. What is the secret? I like the meanwhile story thing. Meanwhile, yeah. Yeah. Ooh!
ビスコンティとファルゾーネが手を組んだようです。
The music.
そうか。
そうか。
焦らないんですか、ヤン。彼らに対抗する戦力はないんですよ。
Nah, he's not worried. He literally said earlier, oh no, Lun died. Guess that just makes this harder for me. How exciting.
強国との話は、ロズベルグとの取引はどうなっているんです？
あいつは手を引きたいらしい。
Oh dear.
は？
落ち着け。どうやらロズベルグ芸家の火遊びは強国のお偉方に露見したようだ。近々その地位を失うだろう。そうなればこちらとしてもあの男は用
Things
な
are
しだ。
not going good for the Lao Shu.
だったらラオ州は圧倒的に不利だ。どうするんですか、ヤン。
Murder everyone.
ファルツォーネのせいでラオ州の構成員が大幅に減っているっていうの
Oh, Lee looks so mad.
に。もちろん俺たちはファルツォーネの戦力もそぎましたが、しかしビスコンティと手を組まれたら強国からの助力抜きで戦うなんて無理です。
落ち着けと言ったはずだ。
I mean, considering how well Yun fought in the best ending, like, I'm not too worried for him. I feel like if Yun just, like, walked out into the field, he could single-handedly win.
人員は本国から補充する。すでに連絡も済んだ。今夜にもブルローネに船が着くだろう。強国の後ろ盾がなくとも十分に立ち回れる。むしろ
多少不利なくらいが楽しい喧嘩の秘訣だろう。
Yeah, never change.
あんたって人は。
生きるも死ぬもどちらでもいい。
Clearly.
リュウ・ファンフイの指示も峡谷の意向も知ったことか。ただ俺が楽しめるならそれでいい。
He has no right having a voice this great. It's like mesmerizing. They would need to hear an explanation before Nicola returned. It was a whole double agent situation. He was doing it for the family all along. The Visconti's men know that Nicola has been staying at their manor. The Visconti and the Falzone. The fact that a pact was formed wasn't known to the men yet. So Dante suggested that Nicola stay where he was until things were settled. If Dante and Nicola get married, they'll bring the two families together. It's the perfect win-win situation for everyone. It'd been a while since I returned, but it felt nice being able to rest here again. I do like her Falzone manor house, bedroom. It's cute. It somehow feels very nostalgic. I prepared to go to sleep when suddenly I heard a scratching outside the door. It's Carlo! It must be Carlo. I'm going blind once for every LA and then I will get all the endings. Ooh, good luck. I played blind for this one as well, and that's how I got the tragic ending, naturally. I opened the door slightly and Carlo immediately slipped through the open crack. Huh? If Dante and Nicola get married? Yeah! Because Nicola's like allied with the Visconti now, so the two of them just need to get married to each other and then the Visconti and the Falzone, you know, alliance will be formalized. Tragic on a blind, yeah. That was pretty rough. I was upset. I didn't know what I did wrong. Carlo is best boy in this route. Welcome back, Carlo. It's time for bed. I took Carlo in my arms and sat down on the soft bed. Still, my real home is... I rubbed Carlo's back and remembered the days I spent back at the church. I did return for a short while back to see how everyone was doing. I want a cat so bad. Maybe that's why I'm only remembering the good things back at the church. Now my heart felt no sorrow. Aww. The knock on the door made Carlo jump from my arms and under the bed. Aww. Carlo. I walked to the door to see who was there. Who is it? Dante. Nighttime tryst. Surprised, I opened the door. Meanwhile, my cat is staring at me from my sock drawer. Aww. Say hi to your cat for me.
Oh.
Dante! He blushy blush. Is it because we're in a, like, nightgown or something? Huh? He immediately looked away from me, and I was confused for a short while as to why. I then looked at myself and remembered that I was wearing my neck. Oh! Momo says, yeah. Aw, thank you, Momo. Wait, we've seen him naked except for a towel as he's come out of the shower, and now we're getting blushy blushy? I'm so sorry, just a moment. I quickly grabbed a gown to wear. I believe she just answered the door. I'm sorry about that. I think if I was in my underwear and someone knocked on my door, I would think, oh hey, I'm in my underwear, I should probably put a dressing gown on before I open the door. What brings you here at this hour, Dante? Maybe she wanted him to see though. It was like a, not a Freudian slip, but like a subconscious thing. Will you come in?
ダメだ。こんな時間に女性の寝室に入るわけにはいかないだろう。
I think it's a bit late for that. You've already lived together. Huh? Dante's reluctance took me by surprise. Is it because he read the book and now he's thinking of her in that way? Heh.
どうして笑うんだ?
Well, you do remember that we lived together a while at the hideout and hotel, right? Exactly! Tell him, MC.
あの時は緊急事態だった。今は違う。
Imagine it had been Leo. Poor boy would have gotten nosebleed. True. Oh no, Leo. He's so small and innocent. Both of them being so pious was a pain point for me. A pain point? I don't mind it because I feel like they do sort of suit each other. But I mean, they're not that pious because they do have premarital sex in the best ending. I still can't get over that. That a Christian ritual calls for premarital sex. Seeing him try to hide his embarrassment with an angry voice made me chuckle again. Aww, they're cute. Serious as usual, I suppose. I'm sure he'd be angry if he knew what I thought of him in this moment. That he's cute. Oh! It's late, and we'd just be disturbing the others talking out in the hall like this. She's being pushy. I certainly wouldn't let anyone come into my room like this. It's only because it's you, Dante. Oh! She's being so forward. Good for you, Lily. Dante was really hesitant, but finally gave in and stepped forward reluctantly. So, I'm assuming this is urgent?
そうだな。
Lily, get it. I know, right? Please. I offered him a chair, but it looked like he'd already curled himself onto it. Oh, he's so awkward. It'd probably be best that I not bother him, as he was about to fall asleep. Oh no, Carlo! I thought she meant Dante had like curled up on the seat. I was like, what? Why is Dante like being all shy in the corner? Wait, why don't you take a seat on the bed? Lily! Poor Dante, this poor man. He's trying his hardest to be a gentleman and Lily's making it real hard for him. Dante stopped for a moment, but soon sat himself down on the bed. I sat next to him to hear what he had to say.
夜遅くにすまない。だが、今日中に話しておきたかったんだ。生物の封印を解く
Wait,
儀式について。
are we actually going to have this conversation while we're sitting on Lily's bed at nighttime? Dante refused to go into detail about it before. Gil had his suspicions, but I too thought that it was strange he didn't delve into the subject. Does this have something to do with why you don't want to use the relic?
封印解除には俺たちの血が必要になる。だが、それ以上に前提として、
I love that he waited until nighttime to do this.
ファルツォーネの当主と鍵の乙女が結ばれていなければならないと。
I'm getting excited at the Sonic screenshot. You don't mean... Oh, he's gonna say it.
お前は鍵の乙女だ。だからこそ今回、こうして巻き込まれ、
That's not it.
危険にさらされた。
That's not what you need to say.
俺は、お前のことが好きだから、大切にしたいと思っている。
Oh, Dante.
だから、
Oops, I took two
お
screenshots.
前を生物のための道具としては扱いたくなかった。それが、
Aww.
俺のわがままだったとしても。
I thought that was why. So Dante chose not to use the relic for my sake? Yeah, because he doesn't want to do this just as like a practical reason to get the relic. He wants it to be special. I felt sorry for being a hindrance to Dante, but at the same time, I felt happiness. Really, for me? His thoughts were warming me from the inside.
それが、鍵の乙女の証か。
Ah. Dante looked toward my chest. Ooh. I hurriedly covered my mark with my gown, then closed my eyes. I suppose, but to me it's just a blemish. It wasn't something to show off. I felt uncomfortable knowing Dante could see it. Dante silently moved away my hand that was covering the mark. Aww. His fingertips slowly traced... Ooh. Now he's being forward. The sudden movement and his cold fingers made me shiver. You're gonna see more than that, honey. I know, right? I tried to hold him back, but he grabbed my hand and... Dante? He gently kissed my mark. With his warm lips against my skin, I felt myself tremble in a different way. Dang. I meekly tried to resist, but his arms were strong as he held me down. I wasn't sure how much time had passed. Why is she worried about that birthmark? It's actually really cute. Like, it looks like it could be a tattoo. Also, her undies are cute. He soon lifted his face from my chest.
このあざは、俺とお前をつなぐ印だ。リリーが、俺のものだという証だ。
Hi, Anna. Good time to join in. Oh my gosh. Steamy, I know. Also, you have the cutest Pikachu emotes. His warm breath gently tickled my skin with each word he spoke.
使命があったから惹かれたわけじゃない。
Oh,
鍵の乙女も、ファルツォーネの血も、些細な問題だ。
this is so cute.
俺は
Honestly.
お前という人間に惹かれた。それだけなんだ。
I was starting to think it wouldn't get as steamy as the best end scene, but like, I'd say this is about the same. His words were as warm and soft as the gentle pressure of his lips on mine. Aww. The heat went deep into my heart and spread throughout my body. Ayy. Get it, Lily.
明日、ファルツォーネとヴィスコンティが負けることはおそらくないだろう。
Good end is legitimately good. Yeah, because I thought, because we had like tragic and then best end, I was thinking this would be more of like a normal ending, but it's not actually. The Falzoni and Visconti won't lose tomorrow. Like, it's not.
すべての決着がついたとき、俺が生きているかどうかはわからない。
Normally, I find the normal endings kind of underwhelming compared to the good endings, but like, this is great.
ギルバートもニコラも同じだ。戦うことをこんなに怖いと思ったことはない。死ぬことは許されないとは思っても、死にたくないと思ったことはなかった。だが今は戦いが怖い。死にたくないんだ。
I squeezed Dante's hand tight. I looked deep into his azure eyes and let him know my feelings. Now do it. Dante, you will come back alive. I believe in you.
約束する。俺は必ず生きて帰ってくる。
Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Anna. Did it play the sound with the alert? Or did I just not hear it? Maybe I just didn't hear it. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it so much. Did not sound? Why did it not sound? I'll have to... I've been gradually shifting all of my things over to stream elements, so maybe it's something in the transition didn't go across. But did you see the little animation though, the little bunny rabbit? We've got a meanwhile story now. I gently smiled at Dante as I prayed deep inside for his well-being. Sighing. Don't ruin the mood, meanwhile story.
本来なら介入が許されないところまでわざわざ協力してあげたのにね。
Never mind, it's Emilio, it's fine. I looked up at the early morning twilight and sighed.
あのカルダングリル、峡谷から持ち出すのは
Yes,
結
the
構
bunny was
大
there.
変だったのに。
Paying to sneak out of the church. Wait, so it was Emilio who snuck it in? Or maybe he gave it to Orlok because they had that chat before. That's right, Emilio and Orlok had a chat before Orlok bumped into Julia. This is so convoluted.
ジョーカーを手にしながら使わないなんて僕は理解に苦しむよ。
Because he's a
ダン
good
テ・ファル
boy.
ツォーネ。
I love how hard Emilio is trying to like get Dante and MC to sleep together. You creepy, creepy little Emilio. Why is he creepy? He seems beautiful and pure and innocent. I don't know what you mean.
まあ、だからこそ君たちを見ているのは面白いのだけれど、もう一つだけ手助けをしてあげたけれど、あっちはどうなるかな。
He's trying real hard to get them to sleep together.
ちゃんとカードは届けてくれたみたいだし、僕の言葉も理解してくれたみたいだね。
I still love that even though he seems very angelic in the best ending, he was like, congrats on the premarital sex, here's Jesus' body as a reward. Not very angelic. Emilio has his own agenda. Oh, so excited to find out.
夜明け前に結末は訪れる。
Huh?
か。
What does that mean? Buddy, no, don't leave me hanging. I gently smiled at Dante as I prayed deep inside of his well-being. I'll pray for him to return safely. I'll pray for him forever. Aww. The night was still dark, with no trace of light in the sky. The hour was as silent as any other day. At least that was how it seemed. Most of the men had departed the manor. There weren't many left now. But did they do it? Dante isn't here either. Oh, man. Just thinking about where he was going made a shadow of anxiety loom in my mind. He had to go do mafia things. Lame. Dante promised me, so what I need to do now is believe in him. I prayed in silence, awaiting his return. The Falzone and the Visconti began their attack on the Laoshu's base. Ooh! Oh, we're getting it in like
出入り口
a...
が他にあるかもしれない。建物の裏にも何人か回る。
from Dante's POV.
誤射には気をつけろ。今回はお客さんも一緒だからな。
カポ、突入したニコラから伝言です。
I'm so excited. The action scenes in this game have actually been really good.
前線は敵の数が予想より多いと拠点内に隠れていたみたいで。
なんだと、まさかすでに本国からの増援が。
Oh no.
一足遅かったか。まあ仕方ねえな。全員気合い入れてけ。死ぬなよ。
任せてください、ボス。
Aw.
ニコラに伝えろ。突入班は予定より慎重に。ヤンに接触するまで無駄な血を流すな。
わかりました。
わかりました。
長引くな。
I thought victory was ours, but it seemed things had taken a turn.
ラオ州に増援があったとすれば、戦力的には向こうの方がやや有利か。
Oh look! Is Olok gonna help?
知ってるのか、ダンテ。
Now that the church and the Falzoni are back together again?
その男はオルロック、教国の人間だ。
教国の意向に従って協力する。
This feels very helpful.
協力？教国はファルツォーネを見限ったんじゃなかったの
Oh,
か。
he's so cute. Help.
教国は最後の審判を下した。ラオ州を支援した聖職者は、教国はブルローネを今まで通りの形で維持することを望んでる。だから俺はそのために使徒として俺の役目を果たしに来た。
Oh, I love him so much already. Soon, Orlok. Your route is next. Orlok brandished his dagger and ran off. He immediately slashed through the Lao Shu and dove into the building. I feel like Orlok can handle this on his own. We don't need anyone else. He can use his matrix powers.
カポ、アンダーボスからの伝令です。中にいるはずのヤンが見当たらないと。
妙だな。こういう時は率先して出てくるタイプの男だと思ってたが。
はて、俺の噂か？
Oh my god, I love him. And I love how the music stopped. Like, he just walks in and suddenly all the attention is on him. Gilbert and I quickly turned around at the surprisingly close voice behind us.
とっくに拠点から出してたってわけか。獣並みに勘がいいな。
雑魚など何人殺してもつまらん。どうせ戦うなら骨のある相手がいい。
Jan smiled eerily and brandished his weapon. I'm so excited. He was wielding two oddly curved swords. Oh my god, I can't pronounce that. Known as Schwango in the east.
組織の頭がどれほどのものか期待しているぞ。
His
あま
voice.
り失望させるなよ。
Ciao! Oh, hell yeah. Gilbert quickly put his gun up and fired repeatedly. Young quickly reacted to the sound of gunfire. I love that he can dodge bullets just because he can. With astounding physical prowess, Young leapt and avoided the shots. He's not even a disciple like Orlok. He's just that good. I aimed my gun at Young's chest and carefully pulled the trigger. Did he block a bullet with his blade? Young used his blade to deflect the shot. He then charged at us head on.
いや、死ねない。
Shinai. I repeatedly fired my gun at Yun, who had closed in within striking range. His blade came in for the kill. I dodged Yun's thrust and kicked him away. But the blow didn't land squarely on him. It was then I felt a surge of pain running across. No, running along my side. No! Dante can't die. This is his ending. Gil's shots forced Yun to make distance. Lee! Wait, Lee's got that hyped up on drugs face. Someone closed in on us. His attack knocked Gilbert off balance. I pointed my gun at the new assailant.
助け合いか？甘いな、ファルツォーネ。
Oh no. Young quickly leapt towards me and closed in so close that I could see the whites of his eyes. Ooh. This is the last thing you see, what do you do? With me unable to withdraw my arm, Young raised his silver blade and... Oh! Fresh blood splattered. A bullet flying from an unexpected direction struck Young on the arm. Oh, is it gonna be Nicola? Nicola?
僕とも遊んでよ、ヤン。ファルツォーネはダンテ一人じゃないんだ。
Oh, hell yeah. He says that in like a playful way, but he got the angry look on his face.
ダンテを慕う者、信じる者、その全員で君とラオ州を潰してあげるよ。
Damn, I love Nicola. I know, right? He really leapt in and was like, hands off my boyfriend.
フランチェスカ
Jan made the worst move of his life by turning his attention to Nicola. I carefully pointed my gun and shot him in the knee to stop him from leaping around. Even if Jan could bear the pain, he wouldn't be able to move like before. Nice. Kissing cousins. I'm sorry, I should stop calling them boyfriends. I turned around to see Gilbert finishing off the man called Lee. Nicola, Gilbert, and I circled Jan, who was the only one remaining.
もうお前に勝ち目はない。諦めろや。
The night was drawing to a close, and Jan's eerie laughter resounded across Valeno.
思った以上だ。随分と楽しませてくれる。
Oh, buddy. No worries, I'm from the US. It's not.
なのに諦める終わりにしろとその提案到底受け入れ
The
られた
laughter?
も
I
のでは
know.
ない
He's very good at playing this character.
ああこの男は狂っている。
My boy needs a therapist. No, ad! Oh no! Wait, I'll stop for a second. How long are the ads going for? 1 minute left. I should drink some water anyway. I got too excited. Always at the best parts. Yeah, last time it was like about Dante about to... Why show me expensive cars I can't afford anyway? Oh no. Yeah, last time it was Dante's about to tell Lily that the ritual involves doing the do, and then the ads were like for a Christian college or something. It was like none of that not safe for work nonsense. Not on this stream. And now it's at like the climax of the fight. Terry already got cars again. I keep getting a DoorDash ad. Oh, and it's nearly election season here, so I'm getting a lot of political ads. He continued to laugh in a pool of his own blood. Ooh. Wait, how long are the ads going for? How long we got left? Oh, 1 second. Cool. He seeks battles at the cost of his limbs. He's a man with nothing to protect. Even to himself, he is a mere pawn. Cannot wait for his route.
殺せ。ヤンを生かしておく理由はない。
Gilbert spoke coldly as he holstered his gun. As head of his family, he continued,
ラオ州は土着の組織ってわけじゃねえからな。ビスコンティやファルツォーネとは違う。ヤンを殺して残りの構成員を全員排除すれば全て終わりにできる。
Cars and 3 about saving energy? That's a lot of ads.
お前がやれ。ダンテ・ファルツォーネ。
そうだな殺しておくべきだでなければ俺はまたお前を殺しに来る
That's not what you meant to say when someone's threatening to kill you.
こんな面白い遊びは何度でもしたいからなそれこそこの命尽きるまで
He's so beautiful though. I love his eyes. I said that about every character in this game.
ああそうだな終わりにしよう
Yeah, it's an important topic in Germany. Ah, true. I keep forgetting that like the ads would be different depending on where you are. I held my gun up. I was just saying before, I don't remember if I said it during the ads, but the ads I've been getting when I'm watching people on Twitch are like DoorDash and political ads because we've got an election coming up here. They keep trying to sell you candy. I pointed it to Jan's head. My finger pulled the trigger without hesitation. Oh. Squelch.
あっけないものだな
I could still hear the gunfire going on, not far away.
行くぞニコラ俺たちのファミリーはまだ戦っている
前に出るつもりなの？カポなのに。まあいいか。死なない程度にね。君が行けばみんなの士気も上がるよ。
Relaying Yan's death to the remaining Lao Shu should slash their morale. Yeah, I feel like the Lao Shu have lost.
開けるな。
The eastern sky was starting to pale. We walked into the Lao Shu's base to allow the morning to begin in peaceful silence. It's like the good ending is still good in that they defeat the Lao Shu and stuff, but they don't do it with the whole, like, ritual and relic and, like, all of the spectacle that happened at the end of the best end. Bam, 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 bam. I like that there's a different end credits song depending on which ending you get. This one's cute. And then there should be an after credits scene, right? Because there were epilogues for the other two. Illustration Riri, the legend. I'll be lurking from now on. Have fun. Thank you for the lurk and thank you for showing up. It was fun to chat with you. I think after this, after the epilogue, I'll go and play the other stories that unlocked. Although I don't know how long they are. This took me much longer than I was expecting. I think that's all of the main endings now. There's probably a few bad endings along the way that I didn't get. But I don't know if they count towards the completion rate. Hopefully it'll say 100% now. GG as long as you got all the CGs. Ah, okay, cool, cool. I'll check. I think I got all of them. Or maybe there'll be one in this bit. The war with the Lao Shu ended. Dante returned injured, but he kept his promise of coming back alive. Dante also kept his promise with Gil, and gave him rights to a portion of the Falzone's business. Because of that, the Falzone family lost some of their revenue and hold on power. But now the two organizations were balanced in their protection of the town of Bologna. Nicola acted as liaison between the two families. The undue scrutiny and rumors about the Falzone had apparently been led by the Lao Shu from the shadows. Oh, makes sense. With their fall, the rumors and murmuring subsided, and peace returned to Falce. As wounded as Bologna was, the town slowly healed to the way it was before. I woke up to the morning sunlight. I couldn't remember exactly, but I may have been dreaming about Dante. For a second then I was like, is she going to say the whole thing was a dream? But the question Dante asked me was still on my mind. After the warring ended...
ファルツォーネの屋敷に残ってくれるなら俺は嬉しい。
あー。
だが、教会はお前がずっと育ってきた場所だ。家を捨てられないのは当然だと思う。だから、お前の好きな方を選んでくれ。
Wait, don't choose the church. Move in with your boyfriend.
お前が教会に帰っても、俺の気持ちが、この思いが揺らぐわけじゃない。
I didn't want to leave Dante, but like he said, the church was my home. Everyone there was family to me. So I told Dante that I wished to go back to the church. Dante honored my request and sent me back to the church a few days later. But so pious! Yeah, but it's the opposite of what they did in the best end. They had the exact same conversation there, but she chose to move in with him instead. And so I returned to my usual life. I guess in the best end they had premarital sex, so they're less pious in that ending. Warfare and conflict among the Mafia. The Key Maiden, the Relic. As the days passed, those all felt like something I read from a storybook. But I touched the mark on my chest. Each time I looked upon it, it reminded me that all that had happened was real. I got ready as usual and headed to the church to start my cleaning duties. After finishing, I stepped outside. It was very early in the morning, but there was already someone here. I immediately dashed toward the silhouette and called out the person's name. Is it gonna be Dante? Buongiorno, Dante.
Ah, 今日も早いな。
Good thing they start at the end of the best in the sequel. Yes, that's definitely my favorite ending. Like, I do like this one, and I liked the tragic one for how angsty it was. But this is definitely the best ending is definitely the best one to continue on from. I just finished sweeping the halls inside. Dante, if you have some time, how about we take a stroll? Dante chuckled and nodded in reply. After I returned here, he still came by every so often so we could spend time together. We walked through Arca toward the road trailing along the coastline. The morning sea breeze felt nice and cool. I sometimes remember how we lived together a while back then. Dante still came to the church to pray and to see how I was doing. Because of that, I didn't feel lonely. Aww.
お前が望むなら、また俺と。
Is he gonna ask her to move in again? Dante paused for a moment, then continued.
いつでも屋敷に戻ってきて構わない。ファルチェから教会に通えばいい。
That's an enticing offer, but I want to stay like this for a bit longer. Why, Lily? I haven't mustered the strength to leave the church yet. No! I miss you when you're not around, Dante. It's one of the feelings I enjoy. Why do you enjoy missing someone, huh? He blushed, hearing my words. Oh. He then passionately approached me. I get this, do you? I hate missing people.
どうしてそんな。
Oh, this CG is adorable though. Worth it for this. By the time I noticed how close he was. Huh? His hand gently caressed the nape of my neck. Aww. His lips lovingly pressed upon my forehead. It took a short while for me to understand what happened. Suddenly, I began to blush. But I was so happy to be in his presence, to feel his body so close to me. Only when there's scheduled in-person time there. I smiled at his comforting yet slightly ticklish touch. It's less missing and more anticipation. Oh, I see what you mean. So, like, not so much missing them as, like, you know you're gonna see them soon, but not yet, and so you're sort of waiting for it. Okay, I kind of get that. I think I'm just an impatient person. With all due honesty, I had no idea what the future held for me. Even Dante said he didn't know what future awaited the Falzone and the Visconti. All I knew was that I wanted to continue living in peace here in Bologna. I wanted to live with the man who fought for this town, with the young mafia boss. Aww. That was a cute ending. I mean, not as good as the best ending, but like, that makes sense. It's called the best ending for a reason. But that was still pretty cute. I like that a lot. I did think that maybe the normal or like good ending would be underwhelming, like I said, but that wasn't underwhelming at all, even after playing the best ending. So I think I've got all the CGs now. What? Huh? Where are these from? Wait, what? Hold on, progress. Need to after it. Oh, okay, Dante 80%. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. There's short story there. Ah, where's the cursor there? So there's this short story section here, and then there was, on the start screen there were more as well. prologue and so following the best ending and the bad ending and following the finale. I'm assuming I haven't read the finale yet. That's the main one. Okay. Maybe I'll see what the side story is. Or the short story. There's so many features. Gotta do them all. Hell yeah, begin Dante's short story. Let's go. Bologna has changed. I was living a busy life amid the changes the town was experiencing. Upon my return to the manor, I noticed an unusual package placed next to my office. There was a memo on it. It looked like a message from Julia saying it was a gift to me. During the chaos, Paris was framed and arrested for dealing drugs. Oh, right. He means the politician. I thought he was talking about the city. I was like, Paris was framed? For what? The city of Paris? I helped clear his name after things settled. All it took was an article that stated Paris's innocence to vindicate his name. Oh yes, the politician. Yes, this must be after the best ending? I think was the one he was mentioned in. It wasn't difficult to do, but... Oops. Paris worked with my father and was known to be very traditional. I opened the package to see what was inside. Wine? Oh, hold on. So if it's in quotes, he's saying it. The wines Paris sent was vintage and very expensive. The wines was... He sent a dozen white wines, knowing that I didn't like red wine. Why doesn't he like red wine? Keeping such fine wine waiting in a cellar would be a shame. I left my office to talk to Julia. Oh, Dante, what timing? Lily called my name. Too bitter, he has a sweet palate. That's true, he does. Like with his cafe latte and his cappuccinos and things. There aren't very many here tonight to have dinner. So I was thinking about having Julia and the maids have the night off. I'll be cooking dinner tonight for us. I hope that's alright with you. Cute. Really? Yeah, this must be after the best ending because she's living with him. Hey, grazie Dante. I'll do my best.
それと、いいワインをもらった。メニューは任せるが、今夜の食事は白ワインに合いそうなものを頼む。
Leave it to me. I watched as she smiled and left, humming her way into the kitchen. Lily is very cute. I can see why the love interests fall for her.
夕食が楽しみだ。
It was time for dinner. Lily and I were the only ones in the salon. I'd eaten Lily's cooking since we lived together at the hideout, but it looked like she had honed her cooking skills since then. I remember that she was like observing his reactions to the food and the drinks she was making to figure out his specific tastes and like tailoring the food to him. She made tomato bruschetta and stracciatella with a side of sliced prosciutto crudo. There was also steamed bream and cut. This game is really testing my ability to pronounce Italian words. Carciofi with sautéed cardoncelli mushrooms. All perfect with white wine. No wonder I was drinking so much. Ooh, we're gonna have a tipsy scene?
そういえば、以前にも思ったが、お前は意外と酒が強いな。
Me? Oh, this game always makes me crave Italian food. I know, I'm getting so hungry. I ate my actual dinner at like 3 p.m. so that I would have eaten before I started streaming and I wouldn't get hungry. And it's what, now nearly 7 p.m. I suppose actually that's 4 hours after I ate. That explains why I'm starting to get hungry. Plus this game always makes me hungry. Lily looks at me with wide eyes. Do you think so? I can't tell myself since I haven't gotten drunk before.
酔わせてみたい。
Oh? My curiosity was getting the better of me. I really want a tipsy scene, it'd be so cute. Without a change in expression, I added more wine to Lily's glass.
せっかくだからもう少し飲むといい。パリスからの礼だからな。
Why, thank you, Dante. I feel slightly guilty seeing her so happy despite my horrible motive. This is like the most cheeky I've seen Dante be. Maybe he's already tipsy. I turned a blind eye to my doings. Oh, Dante? You look a bit too red. Maybe you should stop drinking. There was no way I can stop, especially after urging Lily to drink more. Maybe it's because I was drinking too fast. My head felt a bit fuzzy inside.
いや、平気だ。少し暑いだけ。
Lily looked worried. I knew I was drunk, but again, there was no turning back now. I love that he's like big, strong mafia man, but also a lightweight and likes sweets. I swigged the glass in my hand. No, what? Soon enough, he's gonna pass out. I couldn't hold myself together. Dante, you should go to bed.
そうだな。休む。
Lily's cheeks were slightly red as she shook me to stand. Unbelievable. She doesn't look drunk at all. Who would have thought she was so strong? I took a deep breath and stood up from my chair. I tried to walk, but couldn't keep myself steady. I suddenly felt my body floating, and soon I fell onto a nearby sofa. Lily has a high tolerance for a church girl. I know, right? I think they said at some point that, like, their excuse for her having a high alcohol tolerance is that she was used to drinking wine with, like, church meals or with, like, mass or something. I don't know. She was just like, the church has a lot of wine. I drink a lot of it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. See, you should have listened to me earlier. Lily peered into my face. She was frowning at me, obviously worried and upset at me.
かわいい。
Aww. This is one of the CGs! I pulled Lily toward me. It's Italy, everyone drinks wine. True, except Dante for some reason. Compared to the heat in my body, her body felt nice and cold. Aww. Oh no, he looked so tipsy. Dante?
リリー、好きだ。
I love her hair ribbon.
いつもすごく綺麗で困る。
Oh.
本当はもっと一緒にいたい。仕事があるからそうもいかないが、俺は本当にお前が好きで大切に思ってる。
I love Lily's hairstyles. Me too, and her fashion as well. Her clothes are always so pretty. Dante?
好きだ。
This is so cute. He's a mushy drunk. Lily's face was getting redder by the second after hearing my words. I guess she was finally getting drunk. No, she's just embarrassed because she keeps saying I love you over and over again. Thank you. Wait, he says I love you and she says thank you. Oh no, there we go. I love you too, Dante. Her face was blushing red now as she mumbled to me, embarrassed.
かわいい。
Oh no, he said that out loud. I don't want to let Lily go. I pulled her closer to me. Dante? Aww. Her arms folded inside, unable to stop my pull as she fell fully onto me. I could feel her body directly on mine. I slowly opened my eyes.
今夜はとても気分がいい。
The wine was getting to me. It felt so good being on the sofa like this. I couldn't move a muscle now. I could feel Lily's body squirming. She seemed confused by what was happening, but I had no intention of letting her go.
ちゃんと伝えられて。
It was difficult for me to express my true feelings. Even if it was with the help of the wine, I was happy I was finally able to tell her. Oh, this is too cute. It didn't dawn on me then that I would regret my actions once I was awake and sober. Don't regret it, this is adorable. I fell gently into sleep with her warmth in my arms. Wait, this kind of reminds me of Leo from Ikemen Vampire. When she's like, they're asleep in her bed or something and she's like trying to wake up and she's wriggling and like pushing against him and he's just like got his arms like wrapped around her and she can't move away. But it turned out that Leo was just messing with her and then he lets her go. And he's like, she said like, how long have you been awake or something? And he's like, since you started wriggling. He was just messing. Bear hug, lol, no choice. Exactly. Lily wasn't even tired. She didn't want to go to sleep on the sofa, but Dante wasn't going to let her go. Alright, let's do the one following the bad ending first. Dante. Storia Triste. Yes. Oh. Oh, that's right. So in the bad ending, everyone meets at the church. It's all very tense. Dante and have to make sleep now Una good night. Well, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good night and a good sleep. It was so much fun to chat with you. So the tragic ending, Nicola and Dante get into a gunfight and Nicola dies, and then Gil and one of his henchmen are there. MC dives in front of a bullet between the henchman and Dante and ends up in a coma, and Dante reflexively pulls the trigger when she jumps and kills Gil. It's like everybody dies. The end had come. He looked at me with sorrow. Is this from Nicola's perspective? If only you cursed me. I wanted you to despise me for killing you. Oh, no. This is Dante's perspective, I think. I knew what was going to happen, but I still couldn't get myself to move. I wanted to move, but I couldn't. The result played out before my eyes. She took a bullet in my place. I gasped and raised myself up. Oh, a nightmare. My office looked no different from before. The only difference was the documents littering the floor. I felt cold beads of sweat rolling down my back. I gritted my teeth and tried to be rid of the lingering nightmare. I love that it's so angsty that it's in black and white now. I paused as his name crossed my mind. Oh. Dante's real struggling right now. How many times had I wished that had only been a nightmare? He's having a rough time. My hand kept stopping. I couldn't keep my mind from thinking. I felt endless remorse. My regrets ate away at me. I wanted to scream out my emotions, but the remaining shreds of my sanity held me back. I heard knocking, then a voice called for me. Where do you even go from this point? Like, everyone is dead. I quickly gathered the papers from the ground and returned them to my desk. My mind was still muddled. The contents of the report didn't register with me.
想像以上に峡谷の動きが早いようです。このままではブルローネの既得権益にまで影響が及ぶ可能性があります。ギルランダイオは カポに直接ローマまで足を運んでほしいと。
必要ない。
しかしカポ、
ラウルに伝えろ。お前は俺がいなくては峡谷の監視もできないのか。
I tried my best to speak like the family boss, despite my mind still being hazy.
俺が直々に動けばいらない警戒を招く。今は探りを入れる段階だろう。
は。
I feel like he's struggling right now.
この程度の連絡で俺を煩わせるな。
Oh, that's not a good way to talk to your underlings.
ラオ州のことを考えても、俺が今ブルローネを動くべきではないとわからないか。
Oh, thank you for the follow, Mew the nerd. And that's right, in the tragic ending, we didn't even defeat the Lao Shu.
失礼しましたカポ。すぐローマに連絡します。
I breathed a heavy sigh after he left. Hi! Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much for following, I appreciate it.
俺はまだファルツォーネファミリーのカポでいなければならない。
Like, what does he even do to turn the situation around? It seems pretty bleak.
リリーが目を覚ますかもしれないから。
I need to protect Lily. I need the family to protect her. That's right, because she's in a coma in her bedroom at the Falzone Manor at the moment. But at this point, I don't even know if it was only a fleeting hope.
あの夜の傷は癒えている。いつ目覚めてもおかしくない。
No problem. Are you doing the good or bad ending right now? So I've done the bad ending, and then this is the, I think it was called Storia Trist or something, the like epilogue after the bad ending.
だが、彼女はずっと眠ったままだ。このまま緩やかに死に向かうのだとしても、俺にはそれを止める術が。
And like he already tried the Sleeping Beauty kiss, and that didn't work. I forced myself to come back to reality and stood from my chair to leave the office. A faint hope rose within me each time I opened the door.
もしかしたら、今日こそ彼女が目覚めているかもしれない。
But my hopes were dashed each time. Ow, my heart.
リリー、眠っているのか？
I called out to her as she slept. She was sound asleep. Her eyelids made no sign of movement.
そうか。
Each time I hoped for a better outcome. Each time I fell into despair. This is so sad. But hearing her breathe and seeing her alive rekindled my hopes.
もし、あの瞬間をやり直せるなら。いや、あの夜、教会に向かった選択自体、すでに間違っていたのか。
No, I tried the option where Lily went to the church on her own and she just straight up died.
だとすれば、いつ、どうしていれば今とは違う未来がつかめた。最後までリリーに思いを伝えなければよかったのか。
No.
お前は鍵の乙女だなんて言わず、隠し通せば。それとも、彼女をファルツォーネの屋敷に保護したこと自体。
Oops. No, that wasn't it. Old memories flooded back to me as I looked at her pale face.
あの時、
My father brought me to the church for midnight mass years ago. A small girl was outside the church holding a star-shaped ornament. Oh, that's right. He said he'd loved her since they were kids.
あの子だとすぐに分かった。
She turned around and looked at me. A baby CG? Oh no, that's too cute. Look at them. Look at baby Dante. No way. I held my breath and grabbed my father's coat. Oh, this is way too cute. Despite my reaction, she gave a bright smile. Buon Natale.
俺はまだ6歳かそれくらいだった。当時の記憶はかなり薄い。
Look at his adorable little baby face.
父の他にも誰かいたような気もする。それが母だったか、ニコラだったか。何より、挨拶してくれた彼女に、俺がきちんと言葉を返せ
Look
た
at
の
her
かどうか。
adorable hair as well with the pigtails.
それさえも思い出せない。彼女は俺に笑いかけてくれた。 リリー、俺はきっとあの時からお前のことが。
It was nothing notable. To her, I must have been no different from the churchgoers she had seen all her life.
俺はずっとお前に話しかけたかった。だが近づかないようにしてきた。お前を守るためだと自分に言い聞かせて、こんなことになるくらいなら近づくべきじゃなかった。
That's not the takeaway from this. I was consumed by regret. My heart sank deep into darkness.
どうすればお前は目覚めてくれる？俺にはもうわからないんだ。
Oh. Was this punishment for trying to avoid my fate? Lily may never awaken from her slumber. No, Lily may depart from me in eternal slumber any time now. I quickly grabbed Lily's frail, weak hand.
リリー、どうか目を開けてくれ。
I don't care what will happen in the future if she's not going to be with me. Oh.
使命もファミリーも捨ててしまいたい。壊してやりたいとさえ思う。いっそ俺自身壊れてしまった方が
No, what?
楽になれるのかもしれないな。
I mirthlessly chuckled to myself.
だがまだだ。かすかにでも希望が残されているうちはここに踏みとどまるしかないんだ。どうか許してくれ、リリー。
My face twisted in pain as I gazed at her sleeping face. My heart was heavy and tired. This is so depressing. The only person who could hear my suffering was her. What was the point of that except to make my heart hurt? And to give me that adorable CG. The CG was beautiful, don't get me wrong. Alright. Hold on, do I have all of the CGs now? Extras. Or is there one more in the prologue? Yeah, I reckon there's one more in the prologue, right? And if I go progress, it still says 80%. Prologue 1926 for Dante. Yes. Following the best ending. This is better. The best ending was great. That was just so sad.
1926年
Ooh.
2月。
Voice line right from the beginning. Everything had finally settled. I decided to leave the church I called home so I could live with Dante. And that's right, at the end of the best ending he proposed. The Falzones welcomed me into their family wholeheartedly. The guest room I used was remodeled for my own personal use. The days I spent here with Dante were filled with happiness. But recently, Dante's been... Please give me something cheerful. That was so depressing. Buongiorno, Dante.
ああ、ボンジョルノ、リリー。
We exchanged our greetings as usual.
朝からお前の顔が見られて嬉しい。
Thank you, Dante. Hearing those sweet words in his warm voice tickled me a bit. So, would you like a cafe latte, or perhaps a cappuccino?
じゃあ、カプチーノを頼めるか？
Yes, I'll get right on it. Julia and the rest always had breakfast prepared quickly and early, but preparing Dante's morning drink had become my job. I certainly wasn't complaining. After breakfast, I was clearing the dishes as usual when suddenly Dante appeared in the salon, dressed up from head to toe. Are you going out, Dante?
今日はカジノでビスコンティ、ギルバートとの会合がある。
With Gil? You've been seeing him a lot lately.
ああ、ファルツォーネとビスコンティの関係は過去にないほど良好だ。
Yay, the boys are back together again. And do you still have to meet Gil this often?
ラオ州が壊滅したことで、ブルローネは3ス組の状態から脱した。以前は構成員同士の小競り合いが後を絶たなかったが、今はそれもない。だが、
He's frowning. That is certainly a frowny face.
ラオ州はあくまでチャイニーズマフィアリュウ・ファンフイの下部組織に過ぎない。向こうに先手を打たれないよう動きを見張りながら今後の対策を。すまない。
Dante gave a wry smile.
朝からつまらない話をしてしまったな。何も危険が迫っているわけじゃない。
It's not a good subject to talk about so early. It's just a little teaser. A little teaser for the plot of 1926.
備えはあるに越したことがないと俺もギルバートも考えているだけだ。ヤンが消え、ブルローネは平和になった。その事実には何の変わりもない。
Yes, you're right. I nodded and asked him a question. So, what time will you be back?
何もなければ昼過ぎには戻れる。
That's good to hear. I'll bake some torta al limone for you then.
楽しみだ。
Aww. Ooh, zooming in. He gave me a gentle smile and very naturally gave me a kiss on the cheek. Aww. They're practicing their little zoomy animation. Oh, be safe. This wasn't the first time Dante did this as he was leaving, but I still can't get used to it. You're engaged! I saw Dante off and felt the heat build up in my cheeks. I guess it's because it's like a public display of affection and she's shy.
遅い。
Dante's POV. I checked my watch and let out a sigh. Is he late again?
指定の時間はもう過ぎたというのに何をやっているんだ。
やあダンテ、珍しいな。部屋にも入らず俺のことを待っててくれたのか。
そんなわけがないだろう。あんな待ちだ。部屋の用意にでも手間取っているのか。まだ現れない。
へえ、いつもなら呼ばなくても待ち構えてるってのにな。
申し訳ありません。大変お待たせしました。ファルソーネ様、レッドフォード様。
Right, what is going on?
お部屋にご案内します。どうぞ奥へ。
ディレットーレはどうした？
Yeah, good question.
あ、彼は当カジノを離れました。
As in like permanently?
自分は政府から公認が派遣されるまでのつなぎ役です。
Why did he leave? You're done to him, not even apologizing for being late. Gil, I know, right? He wasn't even like, I'm sorry I'm late. He was like, thanks for waiting for me outside the door. And then he was like, oh look, distraction. What's up with the casino stuff? Gilbert chatted casually with the man as we were led through the casino.
あいつがここに来たのは数年前だったが。
Was he a spy?
思ったより短い付き合いになったな。
ディレットーレは政府の役人だ。何かしらの事情が動いたんだろう。もっとも俺たちには関係ない話だろうが。
公認は言葉が通じるといいんだが。
まったくだ。
No, but I loved Sexy Masked Man. Bring him back. Gilbert took a seat, then looked at me.
リリーは最近どうしてる？結局、あのほとぼりが冷めた後も屋敷にずっと置いてるんだろ？
同意あってのことだ。彼女も今の環境に馴染んでいる。自由に教会と行き来できるようにもしている。もちろん護衛はつけているが。
と言っても毎日出歩くわけじゃねえだろ。屋敷で暇を持て余してるんじゃねえか？
Not everyone's the same as you, Gil.
いや、日中は屋敷の家政婦と一緒になって料理を作ったり。
へえ、まるで新妻だな。
お前までそんなこと。
What do you mean? You're not sure where you got that from? Didn't you propose?
なんだ？他のやつにも言われてるのか？なるほど。ま、ファルツォーネファミリーは徹底した純血主義だからな。お前がようやく女を囲ってくれて、構成員連中も安心したってとこか。
ああ。
ニコラも喜んでるんだろう。
からかわれてばかりで困る。ニコラは昔から。
Oh, Nicola.
俺がリリーを気にかけていたことを知っているから。本題に入るぞ、ギルバート。
なんだよ。ここからがいいとこじゃねえか。
お前にそこまで個人的な話をする義理はないだろう。
Yeah, but you're bros now. Gil wants to know.
たく、つれねえな。 別におかしなことじゃねえだろう。友人の恋路が気になるのは。
誰が友人だ？
I frowned at him, but oddly enough, I wasn't angry at all. No, it's because you are friends. Just when the torta was ready, I heard a noise coming from the entrance. It must be Dante. Oh, she's running to greet him. Welcome home, Dante.
ただいま。これをお前に。
He handed me a small bouquet of daisies. Oh, I love daisies. How cute.
リリーの方が可愛い。
Oh, smooth. Huh?
どうした？
Oh, nothing. Did your meeting with Gil go well?
あ、おかげで予定より早く帰れた。
If you have some time, how about some tea? The torta I promised you is hot out of the oven.
じゃあ一緒に食べよう、リリー。
Aww.
後で執務室に持ってきてくれるか？
Certainly. I want cake. We spent our time together chatting idly through the remainder of the evening. The torta I made today was filled with lemon cream. I was very pleased with it. Seeing that he wasn't talking much while eating, I think it came out perfectly. I'll put the bouquet in my room. Thank you for the lovely gift, Dante.
喜んでくれたならよかった。花屋でふと目に留まって。お前の笑顔が浮かんだから、あの花にした。
Aww. I held my breath at his words.
リリー？
Oh, no, I'm fine. I shook my head and gave a smile to try and hide the redness appearing on my face. It's nothing.
それなら構わないが。なあ、そういえばギルバートがお前に会いたがっていた。そのうち場を設けるかもしれないが、構わないか？
Wait, Gil wants to meet with Lily, what?
おそらく、この屋敷に招いての会食という形になるだろう。
Yes, of course.
そうか。
Wait, is he jealous? Dante looked a bit perplexed. He hesitantly began to speak.
俺としては、あまり合わせたくない。
I actually don't want you to see him. He's straight up admitting it. Huh? Why not?
このところ、お前がますます綺麗になっていくようで。
How can he say something like that just so plainly?
他の男に見せたくないんだ。
Aww. His embarrassed smile was so beautiful that I didn't know what to say. But Dante didn't notice my expression and continued on to another subject.
ああ、それと、明日の夜、取引先との会食がある。帰りは遅くなるから、先に寝ていてくれ。
Okay, I understand. I found my calm again and nodded in acknowledgement. Are they sleeping in the same room? Or does he just mean you can go to bed before I come home? After speaking with Dante, I left the room with the empty dishes. Dante's been looking after me ever since things have settled, but recently he's been kinder to me? I suppose I could say he's been sweeter. He was always making my heart race. We really didn't have the luxury of time back when we lived together at the hideout. Come to think of it, he gave me roses before as an apology. Maybe what I'm seeing now is the true Dante? Yes. He was an Italian through and through. It would make sense that he was naturally able to approach women like this. He gives flowers and spoils me with sweet words. I mean, yes, I'm happy about it, but I can't keep up with his approaches. I can't stop myself from blushing each time. I don't think he minds. Having someone I admire pamper me so much made my heart throb. I really need to get used to this. I don't think he minds if you get embarrassed and blushy when he spoils you. That was what I thought until a few days later.
Buongiorno, Lily.
Oh, welcome home, Nicola. Nicola returned and greeted me with a smile on his face. Where's Dante?
今日は議員たちに顔見せ。夕食は会合ついでに済ませてくるって。
I see.
最近あまり会えていない？
No, I usually see him in the mornings. Not that we have much time to talk.
ごめんね。僕が変われる仕事なら変わるんだけど。このところカポが顔を出さなくちゃいけない集まりが多くて。
He can't help being so busy. Ever since the new year began, the government pressure against the mafia had gotten worse. I recalled hearing some of the men here talking about it.
でも寂しいよね。
Well,
ダンテは君に寂しい思いをさせている。それと忙しさとはまた別の問題だよ。
Nicola?
何？
How much longer will Dante be this busy?
それは本人に聞いた方がいいんじゃない？
Myself?
意地悪で言ってるわけじゃないよ。そういうことをダンテは君から直接聞かれたいだろうなと思って。
Do you think?
少なくとも僕だったらそう。
Asking him directly feels like I'm just burdening him with more things, but I didn't have a good reason to refute Nicola's suggestion. Do it, do it. Tell him you feel lonely when he's not there. I bet it'll be adorable. It was late night when I was finally able to return to the manor. Oh, we're in Dante's POV now. It's been like this more often recently. I leave in the morning and return at night.
リリーに会いたい。
Aww. Her smile was all I needed to do away with the overwhelming fatigue I felt. Yet I froze each time I stood in front of Lily's door.
彼女は朝が早い。もう寝ているはずだ。起こしてしまうのは悪い。
A good reason for me to not knock. I exhaled to shake off my feelings and continued walking past her room. No, just go in, just knock. It's fine. She wants to see you too. Not seeing Dante had continued for the past 2 weeks. I let out a sigh as I read a book in my room. This isn't good. Nothing I'm reading is sticking to my mind. I marked my page with a bookmark I made with the daisies from Dante. Oh, that's so cute! Everything is the same as usual, except for not seeing Dante. Going to church and making sweets wasn't making me feel much better. Dante was so busy that I wasn't even able to see him in the mornings either. I wish I could talk to him. Not only talk, but... I began to blush, thinking about the selfish things I wished I could do with him. Ooh! I looked out the window by chance, and saw Dante coming out of a car that had just parked outside the manor. I quickly stood up from my chair and rushed to the kitchen. I prepared a sweet cup of cafe latte and brought it straight to Dante's office. I took a breath in front of his office and slowly knocked on the door. Dante, I have a cup of cafe latte for you. The classic. Woo him with the cafe latte. I finally saw him in front of me. That alone made me want to jump with joy. I set the cafe latte down on Dante's desk. He looked up from the pile of papers. You're early today.
ああ、これから夜にまた取引がある。
No.
必要な書類を確認したらすぐに出なければならない。
I see.
カフェラテを飲む時間くらいはある。グラッツェ、リリー。
Aww. After taking a sip, Dante went back to the papers on his desk. I'd better leave quietly so I don't disturb Dante's work. But I couldn't get my legs to move. There's so much I want to say to him. I didn't want to leave his office yet. Noticing that I hadn't left yet, Dante raised his head up from the papers. Just hang out while he works or something, it's fine.
どうした？
Dante, you've been busy recently. You're coming home late too. She's doing it. Good for you, Lily.
ああ、
Is the work that important?
そうだな。
When will your work settle down? The tone of my voice was so childlike that I surprised even myself.
リリー。
Oh, cute. I'm sorry, Dante. He's going to be upset at me. No, he's not. He's going to think you're adorable. I'm sorry to disturb you. Please don't push yourself too hard. I hurriedly turned around and grabbed the door handle.
リリー。
I turned around, hearing him call my name. He didn't look upset. In fact, he was smiling. See? He just thinks it's cute.
おいで。
CG? CG time? I hesitantly approached Dante at his desk. Suddenly, he took my arm. It is CG! Ah! Dante gently pulled me onto his lap. Oh my gosh. He looked up at me with gentle eyes. Oh, this is too cute. There are so many things I wanted to say to Dante, but somehow I couldn't speak. Oh, I was scared that I'd sound like a spoiled child again. I love that the outfit she's wearing matches his now as well. Dante spoke kindly.
すまなかった、リリー。最近時間が取れなくて寂しい思いをさせた。
No, you're busy, so it can't be helped. You don't need to apologize. I'm just...
仕事は言い訳にならない。
Aww.
一人の男として恋人を不安にさせた俺が悪い。
Dante.
こうして見つめ合うのも久しぶりだ。お前に会いたい。お前の顔が見たい。ゆっくり二人で過ごす時間が欲しい。最近そんなことばかり考えていた。
His honest words were warming my heart. You've been so sweet to me since I started living here. It may be normal for you, Dante, but for me, it isn't normal at all.
こういうの
Like how you give me flowers and say that I'm cute or that I'm beautiful. Even kissing me on your way out is... I just keep wondering what I did to deserve this.
嫌だったか？
No, if anything, it makes me really happy. It's just that I can't stop my heart from racing each time you do these things, and...
だけど
before I knew it, I realized I couldn't live my life without you spoiling me like this. Oh, this is adorable. So, not seeing you is really lonesome. I've never been this lonely before. I'm not really sure how to control it.
抑えなくていい。甘えてもらえる方が俺は嬉しいし、もっとお前を甘やかしたい。以前、思いをきちんと言葉にできず、お前を悲しませてしまっただろう。だから、できるだけ気持ちを伝えようと、最近は俺なりに努力していた。
Really?
ああ。
I was surprised. I didn't think you could do all this so naturally, Dante. I thought it was just something you did.
自然に見えていたなら安心した。
Aww.
恋人にはいつも笑顔でいてほしくて、俺なりに考えてやっていたんだが。
Remember when people say, like, automated games give you unrealistic expectations of relationships, and then they're like, nah, that's just a myth. I don't know, man. Dante's being real cute right now.
空回りしていなかったなら、よかった。
Dante's doing all of this for me? I finally realized how much love Dante was giving me, even now.
リリー。
Thank you, Dante. I'm alright now. I regained my calm and got off his lap. No, stay there. I'm sorry to have bothered you. You can just sit on his lap while he works, it's fine. Dante looked at me with a serious expression on his face.
この忙しさはまだしばらく続くだろう。だが、お前に寂しい思いをさせるのはもうごめんだ。
Dante.
それに、俺にもリリーが足りない。
Aww, he's also been lonely.
今夜、
Oh?
部屋を訪ねてもいいか？
Excuse me?
少し遅い時間になるかもしれないが。
Oh, he probably means in a wholesome way. Yes, of course, anytime you want. I'll be waiting. Dante rose slightly from the chair. I faced him and we kissed each other gently.
続きは夜に。
I can't wait. I nodded amid the deafening sound coming from my heartbeat. I left the office after Dante finished his cafe latte. I'd rather not leave, but I wasn't lonely anymore. Dante's words were all I needed to keep warm inside. Look at them solving their problems in a healthy way with that communication. I looked out the window to see the sky painted a vivid red. I'd never wanted night to fall so quickly. Oh. Dante would be coming to my room tonight. Until then, I'll keep thinking about him. I just know it. That was adorable. The problem is now I want to play...
君は確かに罪を犯したけれど、
Pardon?
君がその手を血に染めたのは僕たちにも少なからず責任がある。
Is that Emilio?
だから殺してしまうのはね。
Huh? They couldn't just let it end on that cute note?
教えでもむやみな殺人は禁じているし。
何
ん？何って君の未来の話だよ。
It sounds like Emilio, right?
未来
僕は必要な時にしか動かない。こうして君を連れてきたのだって遊びや気まぐれというわけじゃないんだ。君にはまだ役目が残っている。君は気づいていないだろうけれど、星たちはちゃんと知っている。
What?
放っておくと君自身がその運命をねじ曲げてしまいかねない。だからしばらくは僕のところでおとなしくしてもらうよ。
ああ、君は
犯した罪を悔い改める時間は長ければ長いほどいい。
But that's Emilio, but who's Emilio talking to?
君もそう思うだろう、アンリ。
Huh? Wait, maybe it's not Emilio. His hair looks different. Wait, what is this? What? But now I want to play 1926, but I gotta play the rest of Faded Memories first. Wait, now I've cleared it all, right? 100% Dante? Hey, 26 out of 26. Progress. 80% still? Is it because I missed some of the bad endings? Why have I only got 80%? Ultimate Kitten, help me. I definitely read all the Meanwhile stories, right? Yeah. Normal ending. Best ending. Wait. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, then good end. Then tragic. Yeah. Oh, okay. And then there's two bad ends as well. So that's what I'm missing. That's why it says 80%. I'm so tired though. Maybe I said 100%, but what I meant was the good ending and the side stories. So I'm gonna say it counts still, even though it's not technically 100% because I'm super tired. But thank you everybody for showing up and for finishing sort of mostly. We'll just close that screen so you can't see. We definitely finished Dante's route. Woo! I don't feel like I need to play the bad ends because I've got all the CGs now, so that's what I really wanted, and the short stories and stuff. Yeah, so that's Dante done. Next week, probably same time, I'll play Piofiore again, but this time starting Orlok's route. I'm very excited to try a new route because I think this is my 6th or 7th stream playing Dante's route. So I'm excited to try another character and learn more about what's going on. And Orlok is very cute and I love his voice actor, so I'm keen for that one. In terms of this week, my next stream will be Wednesday, 9 AM my time, but the Twitch schedule will have it automatically localized, and that'll be Amnesia Memories starting Ikki's route, which I'm very excited for. I've been looking forward to Ikki's route since I started the game. And then Friday, the poll ended, and Cult of the Lamb was the winner, so Friday's stream will be Cult of the Lamb. And I think that's all for this week. I may, if I have time and energy, do a bonus Overwatch stream at some point this week, depending on how I'm going, because I have been playing it a fair bit and I wouldn't mind streaming it again, but we'll see. Depends how I'm going for time. And then, yeah, Sundays are when I upload my Twitch schedule, so that's when you'll find out about next week. But yeah, Piofiore will most likely be same time again. But yeah, thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you for the subscribes and the follows and the chats. I had fun. Dante ended up being much better than I was expecting. I liked it a lot, and I'm excited to start Orlok's Route next week. See ya!